Good evening, designers, and welcome to episode 21 of Game of Rugs. Since it's episode 21, I would love to be celebrating with something fabulously alcoholic. Unfortunately, what I'm actually celebrating with is loads of tramadol and diphene because I have a really stupid shoulder injury. So we are instead going to discuss poor decisions I have made under the influence of drugs. And we're going to get to that in 1 minute, but let us begin with today's daily, which I have not yet submitted. So this is what we have for today's daily. It's supposed to be a Dubai penthouse, and the setup here is clearly super deco. I mean, look at the light fixtures and all of the gray marble, plus the gold wall trimmings, and I can't. I literally just can't. So I have decided to do something else. And although I did use the Deco art, because I don't have any other gold art. So this is part of the problem with being me at this moment in my design home growth history. I'm only level 21, so I have no really good gold art, or really any gold art. I have these classic French paintings, which I love, and that apparently makes me distinct among design home players, because every time I use them, my votes look like shit. So there's that. And like, we could use them. Okay, so the other gold thing is these maps, which I don't like. I hardly ever use them. And what else do we have? We have these tree paintings. And everybody likes the tree paintings, but they don't go with this room. I still remember when I got to level 5 and I acquired these tree paintings. I was so over the moon, and I just literally could not imagine that I was ever going to need anything else. I had these, and I had some black and white prints, and the world was my oyster, and there was nothing I could not decorate. Little did I know, silly, silly me. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have for gold. 16 levels later. And I mean, I guess, could you decide to do trees here? I guess we could do tree paintings. Would that be better than the deco paintings? That would be a triple. We could do that. I just don't think it's very good. I think that the design with using the deco is better. And the only reason you wouldn't use the deco is like some kind of conscientious objection to the deco. And, Christ knows I'm there with you. I am over this whole deco thing. However, I would like to decorate this room and collect my $2,500. So am I willing to compromise my values for that much money? You bet your sweet boppy I am. So that's where we are with this room, and I'm pretty happy with this, and I think that I'm going with it. So let us take one moment to admire these contemporary deco prints, which are not overly deco, and I appreciate that about them. And they have some green, which is going to be important in a minute. And I bought them yesterday, and I have no regrets. So I'm going to buy my favorite tree. That is actually my most used item in Design Home, that fan tree. And okay, so off you go. May the force be with you. Now, we're going to just need to have a little conversation about that piece of art, because I have done a terrible thing. This was yesterday's room, and literally 10 minutes after recording an episode in which I said I was never using a triple, I didn't believe in triples, I could not get behind this new triple trend, I did this. I submitted this room. And am I filled with regret? I mean, I think filled with regret is kind of hyperbole. I'm not proud of myself, but I don't know. I needed art that had green in it to go with the chairs, which I picked to go with the rug. And my choices of art with green in it is very limited. So I could have stuck a big deco thing up in the middle, but I decided that the art I had that was available in the deco theme that I had left over, it was all just really big and overwhelming, and none of it had any green in it. It was all black, and I really wanted to emphasize the green tones because of the blue and the rug and the blue-green in the chairs, and this is what I felt worked best. Having said that, as we've previously mentioned, I am on a lot of drugs, so I'm not really sure about this. We shall see how it goes. I'm going to be interested to find out what happens. So anyway, we submitted the room. We've done today's daily. I showed you my triple, and let's just look at some scores. I don't remember any of these. So Luxurious Manchester. Oh yes, the bizarre Deco Room with the moss wall. What even is that? So everybody went for white. And this person chose to use the moss green clock. Okay. I'm not loving any of these, you guys. I do, however, really like these chairs. People keep using them, and I keep admiring them, and then I keep being not brave enough to buy them. But I also like the back of these chairs. Look how pretty. Oh no, that doesn't carry on to the back. That's why I never buy them. Okay. Well, there you go. So I'm not a fan of this room. Like, I just don't particularly think that any of these rooms that won are massively better than my room that got a very, very mediocre score. Although I will say that in this instance, the instance of this room, these are better furniture selections. I don't know. It's just an awful room. Do I say that about every room I don't score well in? I mean, guys, what? That's not pretty. That's not pretty. It's very, like, congratulations, Mrs. Collars, because Mrs. Collars has done a really good job of selecting furniture that all goes together well. Like, we have these really nice yellow chairs. Are they really nice? No. Okay, we have yellow chairs, and we have a yellow dresser, and we have, I mean, a bed that is, we could call that yellow, sure. But, so it all goes together, but it's ugly. The furniture's ugly, the room is ugly, everything is ugly. Ugh. Anyway, so I think this room is less ugly, but now I have regrets about the art. I don't know. Anyway, 4.32 is a perfectly fine score, and what did I win? Oh good, it's another black dining table. I didn't even know I was living until I'd won that. 4.13. Oof. Fine. I mean, to be honest, I used this room as a way to use this chair and this bench to basically just get them out of my inventory, I think. Although I do like this room, and I thought that the floor decor, the gold pillow with the magenta rose cushion, did a nice job of tying things together. Apparently I was mistaken in that view. Very nice. It wasn't my plant choice. What did I use for plants? Oh, I used a terrible plant. I cheaped out on the plants. I'm not saying that I would have gotten a 5 if I had used better plants. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just looking for reasons why I didn't do well. It was also not a good choice of coffee table. It was all sort of like I had the right idea and just very poor execution. The rooms that did well are very consistent. This is the only room with pink furniture instead of white furniture, I believe. And I'm going to be honest, I loathe this room. Like, I don't like it, but I don't like it a lot. And I'm sort of almost upset that this room got a 5. The art, the painting, goes very well with the curtains, so good job there. The art on the left and the right does not go well with the painting. And I hate the rug, like really a lot. I don't know. And then I don't understand this joining of deco with the safari stuff, because this is a safari table. This is safari decor. And then they have this Phillips collection side table. We all know everything there is to know about Phillips collection stuff. Like, it's all woody, natural, safari stuff. I don't believe that this stuff goes together. I don't think this room looks nice, and I'm a little salty about that one. Anyway, oh, here's our fun swimming. Do you guys remember yesterday when we were doing the voting on the swimming, and this person decided that they were going to do their swimming pool out in a surf theme? I thought that was so great. I love it when we get trolled. Okay, that is not a bad score at all for this room. I'm very happy with that. I mean, this room is terrible. It's like the environment they gave us to decorate is this is like Lucifer's swimming pool. It could not be darker. I mean, I'm glad Satan's working out, I guess. I don't really know where to go with this. That's nice, very green. That's a little more disjointed. This one's not anything to write home about. Oh, okay. Triple art. Also triple art. Yeah, this is definitely a thing, you guys. So there's triple art on this one. And I don't see any other triple art in these winners. So that's fine. And let's just go for a minute and have a look at my friends and see who. Oh, look at Cheryl did such a nice job on that. And Becky got a good score on that. I really like this. I really, really like this room. It's so cohesive. What a nice job. And I don't know if you can see the detail, but the floor cushions have that sort of exploding design. It's a white cushion with a gold splatter effect on it, and it's mirrored perfectly in the sideboard that she picked because it's white with a gold splatter effect. Let me see if I can find the cushions, just so we all know what we're talking about. Yeah, it's the same thing. What a nice job, and I'm really impressed by that. I mean, I still hate this room, but this is a good job. And this is I never seem to find this furniture. Like, where did that burgundy furniture come from? It's the same. This is again also very similar with the green and that rug. And yeah, I'm not. This is the triple. I mean, congratulations on your 5, Doreen. I'm not begrudging you in any way. Like, well done. Clearly you did a better job than I did. I just am filled with doubts about this triple trend. Oh, that's nice. Not sure about that peachy pink with the magenta, but what can you do? That's really pretty. That was one of the 5s. Anyway, I was going to move on, but I actually just can't move on without complaining about this hideous magenta floral. I mean, I just feel like every room this is in, we're throwing a wedding. We're throwing a wedding for somebody, for a bride who has no taste, and you know, those bridesmaids are decked out in like horrible 80s style dresses, and they are this shade of magenta, and they have puffy sleeves and butt bows. You know there are butt bows involved in this wedding. Don't pretend you don't know. And that's really all I have to say, I think. So I have joined the cult of triples, and I don't feel good about it. I really don't. And I don't think I have anything else waiting to go up except this room. Nope, that's bad. I'm not sending that room up. Those are bad. That's a bad French room. I am, however, very keen to send this room up. Sorry, I have no depth perception at the moment, and I keep hitting the microphone. So this is the room that wants 3 red items, and I'm trying to decide between doing it out with the end of my deco items and doing it out in a completely contemporary style. But I'm having a lot of fun thinking about it. Slowly, obviously, my brain isn't working, my depth perception isn't working, and I can't feel my face, so that's great. Anyway, I think I'm going to go take a nap. That seems like that's a good idea for everyone involved here. Thank you so much for joining me for the 21st episode of Game of Rugs. I'm glad you could be here. If you liked this episode, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.